Keela outdoor clothing in Scotland have been known to us professionals in the outdoors industry for many years for their technical advancements on the systems of dual protection, where it wicks away the moisture into that corridor, that channeling system. However, while I was here in Scotland, learning more about how this system works really, really well, something was knocking around the factory called ESP. Now, the people here knew about it, but didn't actually know what it was. This is Arlene, Keela's technical director. Can you tell me a little bit more about this secret ESP that's bounding around at the moment?
This ESP fabric is being put into a range of t-shirts, of which I'm going to do firstly a small demonstration with Nigel, a small test in which we do the test without the t-shirt, and then secondly we come back and we do the test again with the t-shirt and let Nigel feel exactly what's happening to him with the t-shirt on and what happens to him physically, and then from there we're going to discuss a little bit about the science behind it.
Yeah, sounds good. It's not going to hurt?
It's not going to hurt, no,
okay.
No, completely painless.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
Firstly, I need you to get you to face me, and what I'm going to do with Nigel is I'm going to get him to splay his feet, his heels together, and splay his feet apart. Then I'm going to have him interlock his fingers and relax the top part of his body and his shoulders. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to exert a little bit of pressure on him, and I'm going to try and off-balance him. Okay, you ready, Nigel?
Yeah, I'm ready and willing.
Right. So you can see I'm just exerting a little bit of pressure, very, very little weight on Nigel. So now you know what's coming. I'm going to repeat the test again.
Go on, put all your 6 stone on me.
Right, that was pretty easy. The natural reaction is for Nigel to fall forward. That's a natural thing that we do to stop ourselves from falling flat on our face. So we use a certain amount of muscles to hold ourselves upright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the test. Nigel's going to go away, put the t-shirt on, come back, and we're going to do exactly the same test, same conditions all over again, and then Nigel can see how he feels the second time. Okay, now Nigel's got the t-shirt on. I'm going to repeat the test again with Nigel, so we're going to take up exactly the same position. So Nigel, if you put your heels together, splay the feet, and I'm going to exert some pressure on Nigel.
No way.
Okay, I'm going to try again.
I'm going to relax, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm obviously not strong enough to do this, so I'm going to bring in somebody a little bit heavier than me that could perhaps maybe move Nigel. So let me introduce you to Bruce. Bruce, come on in.
Okay, he's a big guy. He's a big fella. Good day, Bruce. Good day.
Okay.
Ah! Ow. Didn't hurt. That is just unbelievable. Solid.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Right, thanks, Bruce. Thank you for that.
That is just unbelievable. What's happened to me?
Okay. Well, basically, what the fabric, you might not be able to see this on camera, but on Nigel's shirt here, the shoulder area here, and if he turns around the back here, on the back panel, we have what we call ESP fabric, which is encased in the main material of this t-shirt. What that does is that fabric has 32 different oxides inside it. Now the oxides are reflecting back Nigel's own body heat back into the muscles and helping to recirculate the blood. So the muscles that Nigel was using to try and stop himself from falling forward, he's not having to do that, and he's feeling stronger because this oxide is helping to do the work for him. What we found with this is also the ESP has been exceptionally good on people who have muscular pains, such as lower back pains, neck, shoulder areas, where we found it has increased people's or reduced the amount of pain that's experienced, plus they don't have the hardships that they have if their general day-to-day activities. The fabric itself enables them, although it's not a cure, helps them to have a better standard of living, especially if they're outdoor active people. We've had various people with different ailments, right the way through from golfers, right the way through from people who have been in car accidents or sports injuries, where they have to go to physiotherapy to experience or get better pain relief. This has proved to be a fantastic asset to them and an advantage. And so much so that people, once they've worn the t-shirt, don't want to take it off. Secondly, the other thing that it does do, because it's reflecting the heat back into the muscle, is it's increasing the amount of heat. Therefore, in winter conditions, especially people who feel the cold quite a lot, wear this, and it acts as a fantastic thermal as well underneath their jackets. So, as I say, we found it to be extremely give extreme pain relief. And also has enabled people to live a better standard of living as well. So we have it in a top. We're now developing it into a base layer for the legs, and with the plan to develop it into socks for tendon problems. Also, we're looking at developing it into supports, special small supports that will go onto the elbows, the knees, the wrists, for people that perhaps have strains in that particular area and perhaps don't want to wear the top. But that's basically all it does. It's an old technology. It's not anything new. All we've done is take a very old technology and incorporate it into a textile, so that people are able to have some relief from their injuries or their strains. So that's basically how
It'd be great
it works.
if you have them at the in your rucksack at the end of the day. You've been drinking as well. It'd be nice and straight going out of the pub at night. You won't fall over. So police tests, get these. But it's like a deep heat, isn't it?
It's like a deep heat,
Yes.
but it also acts in helping your stability and helping you to stay upright. It also improves your posture, which for a lot of us, that's quite a big thing, especially when you spend so much time at a desk and leaning over a desk, and we tend to get the backaches and the back pains originating from that. But where when you wear the t-shirt, it helps tremendously. I'm sure you felt more grounded, much more upright, more stable. And that's what the t-shirt allows you to do, or the textile allows you to do. So ESP is what we class a well-being textile, because it gives some health benefits. And that's how it generally works. So it's not rocket science, but it has the ability to do certain things that other textiles can't.
That's the ESP t-shirt, and you're going to make it into a sports top as well, like a base layer?
It will go into a base layer that people can wear underneath their clothing, rather than a t-shirt, which tends to be worn on top. So that's the plan, to develop it into other products.
I can imagine that gentlemen like myself, or particularly LD, like 32,
Yeah.
if we're playing golf or something, because this actually looks like a sports top.
Well,
so
sport
tennis
top
and
does.
things like
Tennis, ball sports especially golf, where people have actually said, although we don't claim, that because they are more stable, it allows them to hit straighter, be able to take the golf club round a lot further, so it improves their swing, and they claim better results on the golf course. But we're keeping quiet about that, because there's no proof in that. We can only go by what our customers tell us.
So you can be sports active and rich.
Yes.
So buy one now, but this one's mine. I'm just going to go and put it in my rucksack. I'll put it in this one over here, shall I?
Right.